Oh, voting? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we had to call for a vote. So.
No, the first one I just
Fellow Toastmasters, our guest, and most of all, Arnie. A wonderful speech. And this was speech number 5. And there are 2 objectives for the speech. Is to use stance, movement, gesture, facial expressions, and eye contact in order to enhance the message and also make those movements and gestures smooth and natural. And Arnie had one personal goal, which he has for all of his speeches as he works his way back through the Competent Communicator Manual, and that's to use his violin. Arnie, you accomplished all 3 of those goals. I thought that as you set things up and as you moved initially, you added a lot of drama and anticipation, and you did that very efficiently too. So it didn't detract at all. I was uncertain when you began the speech because of your opening remark, but beyond that, as I looked at the positives for your speech, you made extensive use of gestures, of movement, of eye contact. You really filled the speech full of those elements that were part of your goals. And you did that in a way, I looked for a false note. I wanted to find one among all those gestures, among all those facial expressions. I didn't find a single one. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look again. In fact, you used the violin and the bow as props, and they never distracted from the speech at all. And I thought that that's especially difficult as you're working your way through various elements and bringing out the emotions so well as you did with your facial expressions and other gestures, and you were able to handle the bow and the violin and still gesture in ways that added to the message and seemed appropriate. Your stance was strong, and your movement into your stances and your use of the chair especially added to that. I thought you did those quite well. One small area for improvement that I did note was a few times you played your false note. The first time, I thought that was excellent. The second time, I would like to have heard the correct opening note with the false note together, as opposed to the little set you played later. But this was an incredibly illustrative example of how to use movement to enhance your message. I know I will go back and I will look at this and I will use this as a training aid to learn from my mentor about this. Absolutely wonderful job. Congratulations.